We're about to start. Just a few minutes to wait for everybody to join in. Okay, that was an audio test.
I gave you my heart. I gave you my heart. I gave you my heart. I gave you my heart.
Okay, everybody, welcome to this live trading session. My name is Pedro Mejias. Here I'm going to show you about a little bit about order flow, and let's try to catch any live trade today on the euro futures using the order flow technique that I work with. And if you are watching this recording and you have any question, just send me an email at pedro@traddictiv.com if you have any question, and you can always reach me there. Okay. All right, let's go to the chart, see what's going on today. Let's begin with this is the euro, but let me change the chart a little bit so you can see it a little bit better here. Let's put this in the middle, the other one in the background. Okay, let me just change here a few things. All right. Okay, let's see. Let me delete. This is my what I trade today earlier. All this way down. Now it's a little bit stuck here, but let's delete everything I did in the morning so we can start from scratch. And let's first, what I like to do is just spot where the volume is. So I highlight those volumes area that I found interesting. And well, basically there's nothing right where the price is right now, just a little bit about it. That's fine. Is anything further back, previous day, it's nothing. Everything was traded higher. Let's see, it's current day high, so we are far away from today's range. You can see, even if we go way back, now we can see something here, but it's too old to be reliable. So we have this, only this volume reference on the top. Actually is, you can see the big WAP is going right in the middle of this volume area. So also the point of control, which is the where the most volume is being traded. Let me just put this a little bit bigger. You can see what I mean. This white line is a big WAP, so it's a volume average. And the point of control is here, this white line, this white bar here, this says POC, this point of control, which is the most traded price of today. And we can see is inside our volume area that we defined looking at these rotations on the price. We understand that in this price area is where the most transaction has been made. Okay, so it's we expect the price to have difficult time to go through this area, so we can use that as our possible entries or uh, stop losses. Okay, so let's go. Let's move this chart a little bit. Wait a second. Let's get it back here. Okay, so you can see the whole chart. This side for a while, and we can see in this chart what's going on right now. But we need to find out what is going to be our interesting points here. So let's check on the prices of today. Let me check. Let me put this a little bit here so we can see it better. And let me bring it up. Okay. So here we can see this is the point of control, which you can see has been positive during the day. And actually the delta during the day has been positive as well. But let's try to find out the negative delta where it has been is in 1840.05. So we just have to find that price here on the chart. 40.05. So it's low below here. 5 is right here. Let's put a horizontal line there. Okay, which you can see is actually matches the volume area we defined and is very close to the VWAP. And what this means, and we can actually see liquidity is high here in this area, which give us very good value on this price right here, because we have several stuff confirming that this is a very good price. But we need to find out also where should we get in if the price come back here. And I find this, let me just put a horizontal line here. This area, you can see how the price was hold a little bit here, then it breaks all the way down. You can see now the price is coming back up, and that means that we're probably gonna re-reach in this area up here, and we might get an opportunity to sell this market. Okay, let's see a little bit. So have to wait till we get up here, but let's look at that candle. It was at 15 hours exactly, the European time. It's the euro, so let's go to the 15-hour candle. I think it was this one, 15:00. Okay, got it. Let me remove this from the screen so you can see it better. Remove this, our price, we have the price, and let's remove the chart. Okay, so we know that the candle that initiate this down movement was this one right here. Let me put a yellow box around it. Okay, this one. And what I like to do is find a good entry spot, and what I like to see is where the volume was lower inside that candle. So I'm just gonna put an horizontal right here. Okay, this will be my interesting price to enter. Let me wait a second. Let me delete everything and do it again. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the horizontal ray on it. Okay, so this is my entry point. Let's see where the price is right now. Okay, so getting pretty close to it. You can see some liquidity here on the top. Let's add here. We can see how price is actually reaching our entry point pretty fast. This is gonna be maybe for a quick trade. Let's see if we can get into this trade right here. Let's put a sell limit. And let's see what's going to happen if we get back to that candle. Price is not reaching here, but at the moment, let's see, let's wait. Our target will be very close to our entry because we have this deviation right here. So that will probably be my exit point. Let's take a look at 184.90. Let me see, 5 minutes. Let's see on the if we check the UFOs at this same price level we're looking at right now, will be around here, 8335. Our entry will be around here for a quick trade, and our target, it will be pretty close to this buying UFO that we can see below here. Okay, so that will be our target, and if we manage to get in with this entry point here. Okay, let's wait and see. Maybe we get lucky and we got our order filled. Right here you can see liquidity, how it's been added on the top of our line here, which indicates that maybe we are right. So we need to wait to actually see if we are right in this trade. You have any question, just you can use the chat. I'm looking at the chat, or if you're watching the recording, you can email me at pedro@traddictiv.com. And you want to get the UFO tool, you can use this URL here, tradewithufo.com/Pedro. Remember that we are going to enter the market very soon and hoping to find our target around this buying UFO here on the bottom. Okay, let's go back to the chart, see what's going on. We are very close to our entry. Okay, we are inside market right now. Remember, our target will be around here. You can see the liquidity, this 82.65 contracts here, and we can wait for price to reach our target right below here. Let's see if we're lucky enough to see it happen fast. The moment price is just there, let's bring up the depth of market so we can see what's going on the market in real time. So we can see here every entry that everybody's making, Okay, we're at the moment and clear up the depth of market so we can see the action that's going on right here. Clear this up, spin up the demo account. Okay, so here we are. We can see how buyers are hitting the bid right now, which is good for entry. You can see some action here, 55. All right, it's moving lower now. Let's see, we can see our target here. We have this liquidity here that might get us in difficult time to go through. But let's see if we can reach our target or we hit our stop losses. We don't know yet. Everything indicate that we might actually reach our target. Let's wait for a few minutes and see how this ends. Okay, seems positive at the moment. You can see how some traders are hitting the bid right now, which makes the price moving down in our favor. But we can see some action, mixed action here, because we are in a very interesting price area. We are in very close to the barrier area low, which price tends to move pretty fast because it's not a high dense volume area. Remember that we have the biggest volume above us, so that's why we're using it to protect our entry. But anything can happen if traders decide to move the price up in this range right now. You can see how we are actually in a price range here. Let's see if we can get our trade into positive again. Okay, because you can see here this in this area how price has been staying inside this small range, having go through the horizontal rate we put before, which is good news for us. But we still haven't seen any determinate action to move the price down. Some of the liquidity is switching on the top, so it's not so good. We have more liquidity on the top, meaning that the price will be easier to move now on the upper side. But our target is close, so let's see. At the moment, we can see the tape, the speed of the tape is in favor of the sellers, so we're still in the trade. There's no reason to panic yet. Okay, we are in positive, and the price is moving in our favor at the moment. You can see the tape here. Let me bring up the tape so you can see it. So you can see what's going on in real time, what's being bought and being sold. You can see the price is now moving higher against us a little bit. We don't see any imbalance yet, so nothing that indicate us to get out of the trade, even though we are pretty close to the volume area that we determined before. If this area is rich, that might just indicate us to get out of the trade even before we get any stop losses or anything. Okay. See how much. Well, right now we have 9 ticks, 8 ticks negative. Okay, let's see if we can see some action bring the price down. Okay, we are right in the volume area, which is the area we determined before. We should see some reaction now on probably on the negative side, I mean bringing the price down, and it is happening. You can see how the price went from we were like 10 ticks negative now to 5. So hope we can see some more reaction when the price get back into that area again. Let's wait and see. If we see price going through, now price is going through the volume area, and we see some liquidity being moved away from a protection stop loss. That's not a good news, right? We're now losing 15, 16, and price will actually move higher from this point because we have now nothing that will stop the price to going up. So well, I will now be closing my trade if I was trading for real, because the price is moving up now, and we can see on the tape, you can see how actually selling is getting higher and some liquidity is being added. Let's see if that can stop the price from going higher. That you can see here. Let's see what's going on, what's happening. Let's see if this area of volume, because it just touches the big wap. Let's see if it can start moving down. Let's see. Okay, now price is just going again close to the big wap, and the volume that we had as protection is practically gone. We just have one line of defense, which is 117 contracts on top, right on our stop loss, but I think that will be removed anytime. Now it's getting decreased to 109. So probably gonna get stop out on this first trade. You can see, even though the action from the sellers is getting bigger at the moment, so we can see some something close to our entry and to our profit taking. There's a new range right here on this area. You can see here. We had a range before down here, and now we have it here on this top. Now price going back down. How we can see some more selling action. Or you can see here on the tapes on big trades, put it in. You can see on the depth of market as well. We're back to our entry, almost back in positive. We're only 5 ticks, 7 ticks. Let's see if we can see lower. 5 ticks. That's good. Getting close to our entry again. There you go. Some more selling happening. You can see all the red on the tape. Now we are on positive. All right, we move our. All right, we just made some money, which was pretty good. We had a successful trade with more than 10 ticks. You can see our exit here. Okay, with the 3 contracts, and our entry was here. Okay, so we have successful trade during this session, which is pretty good. And what we did was to determine where the volume was to protect our entry. Okay, we knew that the volume was up up in the let me just clear this remove dump so you can see it better, the tape as well. Let's bring the other chart. Okay, so we knew that the volume was in this area, so we used this area as a protective for entry. We place our entry when we saw this breakout here. Okay, we knew there was a lot of sellers in this area that went to defend that entry, so we enter in this area. Okay, and price went against us a little bit, but didn't reach our stop loss. It just went a little bit negative, and then they start to push the price down, and we hit our exit target, and we made a nice profit out of this movement here. Okay, so everything went out very good. We use as reference, as I told you before, we use um, the volume, and we also use as a reference the UFO. Let me just load the chart again so you can see it. Here it is. Okay, here is the UFO we use as for exit was this one here, and you can see how we reached uh, this buying UFO. Okay, and this was our target. Our entry was nearby this area here, and we knew that we have this volume on the top that will protect our entry all the way. So everything in this trade went pretty nice. I remember you have any question, you can email me at pedro@traddictiv.com. You want to use the trade with UFO tool, you can just go here, this URL, tradewithufo.com/Pedro. And if you want to access this software, you can just email me. I will send you the information regarding the order flow software. Okay, so it was a nice trade. I guess my target was to make one trade today. I'm not expecting to make two trades or anything else during the day. Just one trade is good enough because the chances are better when the first touch on this volume area. You can do it many times as you want, but the first touches are have more reliability and you have more rate of success when you do that. One of the things I always keep um, an eyes on is this tape speed that shows me who is being more aggressive. Okay, I take this very in mind when choosing my direction to trade. All right, I don't know if you have any question. You can use the chat. As a recap, we just made a trade on the euro. It was a very nice trade. You can see here our entry was right here. Okay, it went a little bit negative, but then it went right at our target. You can see exactly how the price just touches our target and then went back up because our target was selected because we saw at the moment liquidity. Okay, like you can see in the other chart. Let me just click on it here. Like you can see here, for example, if you are looking for a target down here, you need to actually look at liquidity because this might be against you or in your favor. Okay, this liquidity bars you can see here on the right side of this chart, because it can be as either a support or a resistance. right? Or can fuel the movement, but you don't know that until you get there. So just to make sure we get profit, we just put our exit a little bit 2 ticks about any liquidity or big liquidity areas we can see on our chart, and that's what we did today. We selected this exit because in exactly in this area there was below this point here, which was our actual interesting point. We saw some liquidity, so we put it a little bit higher, 2 ticks, 1 tick or 2 ticks above this liquidity we saw at that moment. Here in this chart, you can see here is our exit. Okay, so you can see it more better. Let me just put it a little bit bigger so you can see the chart better. Let me just put it closer to you like this. Okay, as a recap, so you can see here our exit here. Okay, and we saw, you can see right here. Let me just put a yellow box. Here is the heat map that show us that there was a lot of liquidity here as it is right now. You can see 114 contracts waiting, pending contract here, waiting to be filled. So we knew this. It was gonna act as either as a resistance or it will fuel the down movement, but we don't know that until you get there. So just in case, we just put our exit a little bit higher. We put it here, just below this one that was actually break or broken, and see how exactly it was our exit. All right, we could not get any more of this market, so just here, and we did it. Okay, with a very very good accuracy. So we was able to exit with a profit here. Okay, our volume area here serve as protective. You can see a lot of high liquidity areas here on the top. Our stop loss was just a little bit about here, about this liquidity area. It got close, but was never actually removed the liquidity, so we're still safe at that moment. We saw the liquidity getting removed, then we might just think on getting out of the trade or just wait and see if the stop loss was going to be hit. Well, it was a successful trade. I hope you all saw it very good and enjoyed it. And well, if you have any question, again, remember you can mail me at pedro@traddictiv.com. If you're watching this recording, next week on Thursday, I'm gonna be on FX Street live again, trading live on fxstreet.com. You can see here the URL is www.fxstreet.com/live videos/shows. You will find my name on the schedule, and you can see the day and time I will be live. It's gonna be next Thursday, and the next after this Thursday, I'm gonna be again here on YouTube, so you can look again on my live session. Well, the sessions are supposed to be for around an hour, but we made the trade. Sometimes we don't have any trades, but today we did it very fast and actually very successful. So I hope you all guys enjoy this session. It's gonna be shortest, but it was very successful, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right. So see you guys next time, and see you on Thursday. All right. Thank you guys.
I give you my heart.